hey, so we're over here now. We were just at the cameras and we were shooting. We have all this data. What do we do with it now? Well, as I said, you can work right off this module inside the camera. But what if I want to take it back to my studio? Well, we have an answer for that. So we have the media dock here. It's a new product for us. I take that media module, I slam it into the dock, and what has that done for me? Well, that's created an opportunity for me to use this product inside my post-production ecosystem. Everybody can work off this media inside the dock now. And the way we have this set up, we have a number of different cloud storage products now that we're showing. Up here and here are our Cloud Store Mini and our Cloud Store Max. These are two NVMe-based recording systems. This one in particular is set up right now, and behind me you see 6 instances of Resolve that are all running in loop. Each one of these is playing its own independent stream off this storage unit right here. You can do the same with the 16 terabyte storage unit. Down here are what are called our cloud docks. This allows for traditional SSD drives on anything that you've been shooting to be brought into that system. So now I plug that in, that becomes available to me, and I can do that with a 4 dock as well. I can set this up as a RAID, or I can have independent 2-bay or 4-bay RAIDs set up, and then our media storage, which is down here that I started with. All of this comes in and shows us where our storage is and how we use it in a cloud-based or collaborative workflow. Well, if we look up at the top here, this is the interface that they all have. This allows me to see where my storage is and what sectors I'm using, as well as who's connected to this particular unit and what is the throughput. So I get a lot of relevant data about how this is performing. Again, the value here is that I don't need to copy that data around. Independent people can lock onto this through the network and work simultaneously from the same unit. Now, we're going to step over here in just a minute. I'm going to show you a Resolve system that's been set up that links into these different devices and how you would be able to access that media in those devices. So why don't we just step over here for a minute? Okay, so now we've stepped over just a little bit here, and what I have here is just your traditional Resolve 19 system. And what I've got is a number of different things going on in this system. And I have a cloud store over here, right? So this is a desktop version of the cloud stores I just talked about over here just a moment ago. This allows me then to have on my desktop a synchronized hardware of storage. This works in concert with the Blackmagic Cloud storage system and the Blackmagic Cloud ecosystem. It also allows me, from where we started back at the cameras, I can actually live sync recordings from the camera through the cloud directly into my cloud stores here at my workstation, and I can have files that are growing in real time as I record. I can also use our free Blackmagic camera app. Runs on iOS or Android. In this case, I have the iOS app. If I open that app and I start recording, I have told it that I have a cloud collaborative workflow opened up, a cloud project, Resolve a cloud project, and as I shoot, that material shows up immediately in my Resolve media, and I can drop it into my timeline. This can be an amazing situation where I can have multiple people using cameras that are free apps on their phone to go around and shoot simultaneously, and I can crowdsource media that I can start editing down immediately. Think of live concerts, live events, corporate events, things like that. That allows me to do that. I can also do it with our Pixis, our URSA Cine 12K, which you saw up front, as well as our pocket cameras and our studio cameras. I can stream those live to my Resolve system and be editing while I'm shooting. So a lot of exciting stuff happening here at NAB New York 2024. I want to thank you all again. I'm David Hoffman, Business Development Manager for the Americas here.